My name's Elizabeth Maher. I'm 22 years old and I'm a receptionist at my dad's medical practice. And I am a student right now and I'm a sociology major. Typical day for me is I wake up around 7:45. I get ready for work. I drive my brother and myself to work. I was working full-time for a little bit, but now I'm back to part-time. So I get off work around like 1 o'clock and I get lunch, sometimes with a friend or sometimes by myself.
We've been dating for 3.5 years, and the thing I love most about Liz is she's really, outgoing and funny. Like, she can always make me laugh and is so good, like, at just talking. She's a good talker, and she's great because I can bring her anywhere. I know that she'll fit in. I don't have to worry about like taking care of her and making sure that she's like entertained. She knows how to entertain herself, and she's just really resourceful, and there's a lot to like.
I think things were always kind of the same. Like, my mom said that when I was really young that I was super sweet and loving, and then once I was probably in like the first grade, which I know is like still pretty young, she just said she noticed like little things about me, like I just didn't seem like a nice little girl anymore. And I was having trouble at school, like keeping my grades up and maintaining friends. I was pretty good at making friends, but keeping friends was just like a whole nother story. I just could not do it.
I think she just had some trouble at home, and my parents weren't able to handle it, and they just needed some outside help to help her help herself and turn her life around.
Just messing up at home, doing stupid things. I would sneak out of the house, or not clean my room and argue with them, and just my relationship with my parents and my brother as well was just not good. So my mom thought that it would be better for me to finish up school and kind of get some help somewhere else, because it just clearly wasn't working. Like, I was in therapy here and that it wasn't doing anything. I even went to like a special private school that was made to be more of like a therapeutic environment and help kids who kind of just needed a little bit more help, and it wasn't working. So the next step was Heritage. When I first got there, I was on a different home than I was when I left. So I was on 2 different homes while I was there. And the first one, I didn't really fit in with the girls that were on that home, but it was okay. I managed to just kind of slide by. I think within the first couple months, I got a home visit. I didn't really get homesick. I went to summer camp all growing up, so I was used to being away from my parents. So it took a little bit for me to get homesick. I mostly missed my brother in the beginning and my dad, because my dad would write me letters every day. So I really just knew what was going on with him, and I missed being a part of it. I was doing really well, and I just thought, okay, fake it till you make it. And of course, that always comes back to get you, and they'll find out that you're just being fake. And I got in trouble and eventually moved homes, and that's when things started getting a little bit better. I still wasn't doing super well, but I felt like I was around girls that had similar issues as I did, and I was around staff that kind of understood more about my situation. And about 1.5 years in is when I really just thought, it just clicked. It just made sense. This is what I need to do. I just need to, like, my therapist told me the last thing you need to do, Liz, is just those relationships and those friendships. You just gotta get that done and then you can go home. And I didn't get it for the longest time. And then one day it clicked and I thought, okay, I just need to be friends with everyone. And it became fun. Like, everyone liked me, and it was nice having people say, oh, Liz is so nice, and she doesn't just have one group of friends, everyone likes her. And so being the nice person ended up being like the best thing that had happened to me, and I ended up going home at like the highest level. I guess the difference between before Heritage Liz and after Heritage Liz would be mostly the relationships I do have are actual positive and healthy relationships. I did struggle a little bit when I got home. It's not like I was perfect and came home and did everything right. It took me a while. My dad and I, we just get closer and closer as time goes by. Before Heritage, I didn't really feel like I had any sort of relationship with him until right before I left, like that summer before I left. So him writing me the letters really helped keep the relationship growing, and it's just gotten better and better.
I mean, she was just a lot more respectful, responsible. She was just a lot more grown up, and I really think Heritage really helped her with that. She just really tried to be part of the family more. It was just a more grown up of our favorite sister.
My relationship with my mom has just been kind of like up and down, but for the past like year, she says too, she's like, we've never gotten along this well, and I just actually visited her. She's at our other house right now. I visited her for Mother's Day, and she said it was the best Mother's Day she's ever had.